Good morning, everyone. You alright, Reuben?
He's just looked in his bowl to see if there was any food. We're having some breakfast and Reuben's just looked in his bowl, bless him.
None for Reuben, none for Reuben. We're just having scrambled egg on toast. I'm having scrambled egg in a wrap. And we've had a busy morning, full of emails we have, and we've been chit-chatting and stuff like that. Sorry if half of this Vlogtober is us getting used to this new camera where we're looking at the new screen. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about the new camera.
Jesus, I'm okay.
Choking. We're just having breakfast. We have a busy day ahead. We're going to be taking Reuben to the vets. We have a couple of pieces of work that we need to be cracking on with, don't we? So we've sent some very important emails this morning. We have, so it's been a productive morning. Actually, I'm expecting a phone call soon as well. Right, we'll see you when we get ready, because I don't want to look dishevelled on camera all day. Hello. So, a few of you, if you watched yesterday's vlog, you'll know that throughout October and going forward, depending on the northeast lockdown rules, Nana will be staying with us every Sunday to Tuesday, and I was telling a couple of you guys about what's coming up, and like someone, hi Ken, in particular said, will Nana keep, what was the word? Not upkeep, that was what Nana just said there, but Ken asked, will Nana be helping around the house? Now, if you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that she carved the chicken within seconds with her own bare hands, as Nana's an experienced chef, but just as she is experienced, now this is not sexist for me to say this, it's just a little bit of a joke, but how Nana helps around the house as we give her she has the privilege of our company for 3 days a week until lockdown restricted rules are changed, etc. I say that like you're not welcome to come over when lockdown changes, but you are. Then Nana helps out with the laundry, so she's ironing away for us and putting all away. So thumbs up for Nana because because she's a star. I do just want to say that I think if you watched like a couple of vlogs ages and ages ago when lockdown was really strict and Nana wasn't even allowed in the house, and we weren't really allowed in her house, so this is like back in April when we were only allowed to drop food off at the door for her and would like stay like all the way through the whole away from her. Basically, we didn't iron at all, as Nana's the iron master, and she does all our ironing for us, so God bless her. And I know you'll be all saying in the comments how lucky we are to have that, because ironing's a bit of a chore, isn't it?
Well, it appears.
Yeah. We'll give you a stir fry tonight as exchange. Hello, so we're out the shower into the wet hair. We had a bit of a first world problem this morning. I'll stop spinning in case any of you have got vertigo and I'm making you feel sick. Who's currently in the office. We had a bit of a first world problem this morning, didn't we, Aiden?
Did we?
Yes, I don't want to show them the computer screen because it's got private information on there at the minute.
The milk went off. This has only got a minute on this card.
Oh. I just changed the SD card. Right, we'll make it quick. Basically, we were having cups of tea and the milk went off, so unfortunately we're gonna have to pop out now. And it was a full jug and it still had 2 days worth of date in it, so we're a little bit annoyed. First world problems. As I say it, I'm like,
at the beginning of Vlogtober, we literally like, right, firstly, I'm not in the camera, so can you work with it? And two, right, this is literally the start of Vlogtober and already we're just clamming for content.
Yeah. If you want to send us anything to review or unbox or whatever, then please use the information down below, because that always helps for great content. But like, yeah, if you want us to, if you send us a Halloween decoration or anything like that, then it's always nice to have something to unbox, because it makes great content. Not the fact that I'm saying send us stuff.
This is gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the SD card. Back in a second. Anyways, what I was trying to say was that we're gonna have to head out and get some milk. I've also got to call the doctors because I need to. Basically, me and Aiden have been a bit of a tinker, really. We are still registered at our doctors where we lived apart from before we got together, before we moved into the flat, before we moved here. We just haven't been to the doctors in years, but I need to speak to the doctor. I spoke to the doctor about any prescription, but then they also need to know my address. So then they said, oh, you live too far away, so I need to change my doctors, so I've got to call them. However, doctors in the UK are renowned, right, for very, very, very long waiting times on the phone, yeah? Nana waited about an hour and a half, like the other week for her prescription. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to be on hold that long, but fingers crossed it'll be reasonably quick. Let's wait and see. So, instead of Aiden taking us to the shop to get some milk, as you know, Nana is here. So Nana is going to be Nana's taxi, because I don't drive, and the walk's a little bit of a far walk. So we're gonna jump in the car. We're gonna get some milk for everyone. I just said to Aiden, I was like, oh Aiden, like, basically, you're not having a good day, are you? He's a bit scatterbrained, and he feels as though a cup of tea might really help. So rather than him take me to the shop.
I haven't had my 9 cups of tea.
Yeah, he hasn't had his 9 cups of tea, he's saying. So I'm gonna head out. As you can see, Reuben is looking. Where's Nana going? She hasn't said goodbye. Right, come on then. I'm gonna get some milk. Bye. Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
You weren't having a good day, were you?
Oh, I'm fine. I am fine. I'm totally fine. I'm just like
You were spelling simple words wrong, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Hopefully, a cup of tea will.
I think that's what I might just need some coffee.
Bit of a boost.
Oh, Reuben. My gorgeous boy.
What does everyone think of the new setup of the office?
We need to get rid of that wardrobe.
Yeah, well, that wardrobe will be going. And we'll get some files. Well, not files, like, what do you call them? Like, file...
Cabinet, filing
cabinet, thank you.
To put stuff in.
Yeah.
Right now it's just got coats in.
No, I know. So, yeah, we're going to crack on with some work, aren't we? And hopefully your tea will pick you up.
Yes, oh thank God.
So we're just outside now, and we're in the middle of the woods, and Reuben spotted a squirrel. So he's playing find me with the squirrel. He loves the woods, because obviously there's a lovely track for us humans, but all the smells and everything that he can sniff at, it's great for him. So yeah, I'm just walking now. God, I almost slipped in mud, but never mind. Reuben's enjoying himself right before the dreaded vet. I think this one is tired now and will be on good behaviour for the vet. Now, he's always on good behaviour, but last time we were at the vets, he did growl, which is the only ever time I've ever heard him growl. And I swear that dogs know exactly what they're there for. And this one's unfortunately getting an injection because he's due a vaccination. So, yep, that one's tired. And someone definitely needs their paws washing with the hose before we go inside. So I'm going to do that now. Bye.
Right, I'm back from the vets. My God. What an event. Right, so we got there, he was fine in the car with those other dogs, that was okay. Went in the place, right, and managed to sit down and he was okay, and then the vet came out and I was talking to the vet about everything, about 90 things that I needed to talk about. And he was obviously trying to jump on her and get to her, so I was like having to grab him and make sure that he was down, but still he was, because he's so big.
We think it's because he's like, we would often see loads of people, wouldn't he, right?
He's so big, I think it's
But during lockdown, he's only seeing Nana and Catherine. Really, and like one or two times your dad when lockdown wasn't as strict and stuff. We need to sort that out, because as soon as the dogs basically, and then he went in, and the nurse and the vet said he was fine inside, and he was great, and he had his vaccination.
Nasty man.
He said, you've got no low immune system, do you? You've not, yeah, you don't have, because she said if you with anyone that's got a low immune system, they need to be away from him because he's had that kennel cough vaccine. But you've not got a low immune system.
What's that mean?
Like if you've got so if you're susceptible to like illnesses and stuff,
no,
I think you're alright.
I've always been alright.
So that's that. So did the kennel cough vaccine, and he did his anal glands. She said they were huge, about this big, right? She's expressed them, and I said I need to do them myself. I sometimes do them myself. She said if every 2 weeks they need to be done, then that's probably when you need to get them gone, right? So that was fine. I said I would monitor now that she's done them how long it takes until they come back, but they're in the wrong spot. So when he goes to the toilet, it doesn't actually release them.
Right.
He said there's something up with that. That's that one. So that's what I need to monitor, that one. Second one was teeth. His teeth, you are right that they haven't grown properly.
Right.
And she said, although this was a bit better, she said if you need to be brushing his teeth once a day, and because he's more susceptible to plaque build-up and stuff, and said that if that's the case, he should live all of his life or most of his life with good teeth before they need to come out. He might need to wee actually, yeah.
Let him out.
I'll
wait with him.
And then, right, so, but if I do it once a day, she'll be fine. If not, apparently his teeth will have to come out within 2 years, which we don't want that. So, that was that one. So, then his ears. That was another thing, right? We've taken before, he gets like a build-up of earwax in his ears, right? Well, here we go. So, she said, they couldn't even see, because I said, can you check them just in case? She said she couldn't even see the membrane in his ears, right? Which is like, oh, fantastic. This is not my fault, by the way, it's just earwax build-up. So, they need to be cleaned. Now, I've got some cleaning solution. She was like, you need to do that twice a day, right? And then actually showed us the back of the ear canal where I need to be doing it. Not like just the ear, like, you have to get right in. And then she also, like, she said, you need to tip it up and like, get it in with a piece of cotton wool or something and like make sure that I'm cleaning everything out. And then she said there's also an issue, so she's given us some drops, right, that need to be administered twice a day for 10 days, right, 5 drops in each ear. £45 for 30 mils. Never mind. Then I bought a toothpaste kit to make sure that his teeth are done every day, which was £17. So a free, basically he's on this like pet checkup thing, which every 6 months, right, he gets a checkup and the latest vaccination that he needs. And
something that you pay for?
I pay £15 a month for it, so when it comes, it does, you know what I mean, it's just like, and that.
There's no secret surprises of bills.
This actually cost me £75. And because I missed off, Ryan by accident hit him in the eye with a tennis ball the week.
Yeah, by accident, I just want to say, by accident, I chucked the ball, right, and it bonked him on the face.
Yeah, anyway,
but he is fine.
She was like, well, do you want me to do this special thing that we can do? Check it out. She said it was £6. But I thought that the £6 was going to be the only amount of money I had to pay extra. So I was like, yes, definitely do that, the £6 thing. So that was on top. So that was why it was about £75.
Yeah, never mind.
At the end of the day, everything seems to be like manageable, so that's fine. Apart from his ears, he needs to get them checked. Oh, he said apart from if he tilts his, she said if he tilts his head or acts a bit strange on these ear drops, then we've got to stop because there's something about them. And then anyway, came out. I was talking to the vet. There was another 2 dogs in, only small little Shih Tzus. They came out from their treatment while he went absolutely ballistic. So he was jumping at them, right?
It's because we used to take him to puppy play every week, and he hasn't played with a dog for months because of lockdown, basically.
I had to put him in the corner whilst I was playing. So I was like in the corner of him, and I was trying to reach over, and I couldn't grab hold of it. I was like this, right? And I couldn't grab hold of me card. So anyway, the receptionist grabbed me card, grabbed everything that I had with us, and was like, come on. So she had to come outside whilst I was grabbing him because he was trying to get to these 2 dogs, right? And I was like, get in the car, right? And now we're at home. But it was, well, I've got a sweat on.
I've got a sweat on as well after. Me and Nana tidied the house while you were out.
And I finished the ironing.
Yeah, she finished the ironing, didn't you, Nana?
As soon as I came in, I thought, it looks lovely, I'm really happy. But my God, Reuben, that was like, what was all that about?
Eh? What was that all about? Did the vet put a needle in you? Eh?
I think it was just his kennel cough vaccination.
Yeah.
Just up his nose, you know that.
Oh, so it's not the...
Oh, I don't even think you got a...
Injection.
It was just up his nose.
Oh, yes, sweetheart. What's the matter?
All I can say
Go see Nana.
All I can say is...
Come on, darling.
Go see Nana.
Oh, wait.
Next time,
my love.
you are going.
Why is that?
Because you have got more authoritarian...
Yeah, he obeys for me, and because he thinks that you're the soft one.
I don't know what he'd be like with other dogs. I mean, he was literally crazy.
He's fine on the outside of the other dogs.
It was literally stressful.
But he knows he was with you, so he's like, I'm going to play with the dogs because Daddy can't stop me.
One, it was very embarrassing because all these people were looking at us like, you've got no control of your dog. So he's me going, he's only 1. He's just so big, you think he's older, but he's only 1. I promise he's trained.
Never mind.
Anyway,
right,
I'm gonna have 5 minutes and make dinner.
What we having?
Stir fry So also what happened is, okay, basically it was so judgmental, so everyone was looking at us like, you can't control your dog, which I couldn't control my dog, so they all were judging correctly. And then, right, everyone was like telling us what to do, and then the nurse who gave him when he was a puppy, gave him his first puppy check, who I recognised, came up to us and went, you know, he's so lovely. Honestly, as soon as he came in, he just let us do everything that we needed to do.
Because you weren't allowed in the room.
I wasn't allowed in the room. He let us do everything that we had to do, and he's just gorgeous. He's just a big ball of fluff.
But look at him now. Fast asleep.
And then, right, as he said that, okay, the two Shih Tzus came out of the other room, right, and like a bat out of hell, okay, he was like, so I'm grabbing him, right, trying to get it, and she goes, I spoke too soon. Yeah, you did.
What are we doing?
I am making a stir fry. So, I'm just cooking some chicken off. While that's actually cooking off, I'm going to pop in some carrots.
Some carrots and what else?
Some carrots, some cabbage, and bean sprouts, some spring onions. I think in the States you call them something different. What do you call those in the States? Scallions. Because I remember watching Una Gurton. She's like, just add half a cup of scallions. And I'm like, well, what the hell's a scallion?
Now, why are we having stir fry?
Because we watched, about last week or the week before, we watched John Turod make them on TV, and Ryan's nana was like, and she's not normally one that wants to try anything particularly exotic, and she went, I fancy that. And so I said, well, I'll make it for you, and hopefully you like it. You know, it's not spicy, and I think that's the spice that maybe... Jackie, is it the spice that puts you off?
Yeah.
The spice puts you off. But
it's not
stir
really-
fry is not really spicy, is it? So we're going to let Nana try Aiden's stir fry.
And
Yeah?
she should like it.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I can't do that. Fingers crossed.
You can't do that.
Like, you know, I think you'll put the fingers...
You can't do that.
No, I have to, like, actually...
What do I can do? Like, as in, show the camera on me?
No.
I can do that.
Yeah, but can you do it without, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
And then I can also do that. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
But also, I can also do this. Ready?
Oh, everyone can do that, Ryan.
Ta-da!
That's brilliant, but that is a normal thing.
You should also know my other party trick, but it's quite rude, so I shouldn't do that.
Get this guy.
Right, so Aiden has made this stir fry. It looks absolutely lovely, so thank you very much, Aiden.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Right.
I love it, mate, so.
You love stir fry.
You like that,
Yeah.
don't you?
I'm going to eat and enjoy this, and then once everyone's done eating, we'll tell you the verdict of whether Nana enjoys it or not.
Yeah.
By the look of things, it's going well. And as if by magic, all the stir fry has gone, and this one is fast asleep. Nana, for your first stir fry, it was really nice, wasn't it?
Could I have some more, please?
It was absolutely lovely, Aiden, so thank you very much.
Lovely.
Now, what have we done for the past 2 nights, if you haven't seen the previous vlogs, Aiden?
Watch John Wick 1 and 2.
Yes.
So tonight is John Wick 3.
Yes. And we've got dessert, because Nana brought some dessert over, didn't you?
Yes.
So,
Oh, we've got those goose, yeah.
yeah. And so we're going to have a dessert and watch a nice film. And go to bed, I think, because we've been getting up and we've been getting up a good time, and that's because Nana's here.
Although I much prefer getting up there.
No, I know, me too. And to be fair, I had right. Let me sort me out. Because it was bad. What was I saying? Yesterday morning I had a bad dream, so then I woke up and then I was like, I'm not getting bad sleep, and then this morning I received an important email, so then I was like, oh well, I'm not going back to sleep now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was like 8:30, so it's like not a problem, and then today was 9 o'clock, so it's fine, but yeah. Right, I think it's time to chill out for a bit with the film. Yeah? What's going on?
I don't know, just doesn't want to come on. It's fine. Just...
Oh, that's both bulbs gone. Right, hopefully you can see me okay. Because obviously Reuben was a little bit of a tinker for Aiden, and we both agreed that he would have been less of a tinker for me. Then we've talked about it, and Aiden's going to do a bit more training outside with him. But nevertheless, he was an excellent boy with the vet in the room, yeah, and he had his second ever injection, and because we checked the paperwork, he did actually have an injection.
Yeah.
And and he was by himself, so. And you need to understand that we're really, really strict with what treats he gets and stuff. He never gets scraps off the plate or anything like that. And we weigh his food out, so it's all pre-measured in little pots like this, right? But because he had his injection by himself, I said that I think we should actually give him an extra nice treat that he's like never had before.
Yeah, so let's eat. Sorry.
So we're gonna give him his kibble. Okay. And then not Aiden, I have cooked some scrambled egg.
Oh, look at Reuben, what's that? Wow.
Were you a good boy getting your injection?
He's probably now never gonna just take his kibble ever again.
Well, I hope that won't be the case. But stick around for Vlogtober to find out whether this is where it all went.
Can you remember when we first used to do that and then he never used to...
And then... to garnish it.
Oh, really?
We also have some carrot.
You're a bit
Now,
dark,
carrot is full of fibre, and the egg is full of protein.
Lovely.
So we're gonna just garnish that off like that.
So Ryan can't cook for humans.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Ryan can't cook for humans.
I can't cook for humans, but for dogs I'm great. You can book me for any kind of pet event you've got. So sit. Good boy. Now we've got Reuben where he won't dive into his food unless we tell him to.
Yeah.
So, wait. Okay.
Say go on. That's
And then this is the issue, because then we're just like, go on, okay. So tasty.
Well, he's probably thinking, why she was carrots in this?
So nice. Are you a good boy getting your injection?
Oh, I was getting myself orientated. Finished is the phone, and it's class. And it's time to go to bed now. Oh, let's get some light going on. Have I told you that I've stopped drinking? I can't remember if I've told you if I've stopped drinking or not. I've stopped drinking. And I have done for the past like 7 months. I haven't had an alcoholic drink, and I feel really great for it actually. Amazing. And it's also meant that I'm not drinking like gin on a night, so when I've been going up to bed, I've been reading so much more than I ever used to. You know, the only time, I mean, I did used to read a lot, but like when I'd have a few gins and I couldn't concentrate on a book, so I'd never be able to read before bed. So yeah, I feel 1,000 times better. My skin's better, I feel better in myself. I feel great. I think my teeth are better for it. Yeah, I've stopped drinking. Anyway, before I bore you any longer, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, you haven't already, click that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you're notified when we upload, which will be tomorrow. Alright? Night night.